It's yellow?
Yeah.
That's not yellow, right?
That's yellow.
Oh, you guys.
No, that's yellow.
No, it's not, is it?
That's yellow.
You guys are you're messing with me, right?
Anyway, let's keep going. Welcome everyone to episode 168 of Mashup, the shortest conversation you're going to hear all week long. Your hosts, Anthony, Kenny, and Steven. Hello, sirs.
Hello.
What up?
Just chilling in my short form.
I like that.
Maybe do like Spotify and just speed up the way we talk and make the episode a lot faster.
Dude, were you also a auctioneer at some point in time in your life? I know you've had a lot of different jobs, but I didn't know that an auctioneer was one of them. That was great.
Dude, I was listening to Spotify one time. I hit the X fast button accidentally. I didn't mean to. And I was like, wow, I can't hardly. What are they doing? What are they doing? I can't think that fast.
So you're not like me. I listen to things on 1.5, 1 3/4, 2X.
He uses Dakota brand.
I actually slow it down.
You mean you have to be on point, and I can't.
Oh my God, the shenanigans. Man, yeah, no, when Steven told me he listened to stuff like that, I was like, how do you listen to stuff like that? My brain would explode, but you have a Dakota brain and you're able to do it, huh?
I guess.
And there you go.
So, fellas, what are we drinking tonight?
All right, boys. For tonight, we have a bottle of Bulleit American Single Malt.
Oh, yeah. The Bulleit American Single Malt Whiskey. The distillery for this is the Bulleit Distilling Company over there in Shelbyville, over there in Kentucky. The bottle date is 2024. The ABV is 45. The proof is 90. The age is non-age stated, but the TTB regulations state that it must be 4 years old to be a 100% American single malt. The mash bill is 100% malted barley, and what's weird is apparently this is sourced from an undisclosed Kentucky distillery. Might be able to get into that after we taste, but the MSRP is $60.
$60.
I saw this 59 bunch of places.
Right.
I saw a few places having it on clearance for like 43. So
Already?
they weren't
Clearance.
probably moving it. Yeah.
Dang, man. I think this just came out in like January, February, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been out very long.
Yeah, I think it was a brand new release for the brand new year, and to hear that it's on clearance racks already does not make me feel too good about it. Any comments on that bottle, sirs?
I mean, it looks very
This looks totally different than any other Bulleit I've ever seen, ever. Not.
What would you
Is it a slug version?
slug? Because it's got the
Slug Bulleit.
the slug. Oh, the slug. It's that gray is really killing me here. It's just such a drab color, but they did maintain that orange little motif they got going on.
No,
the
it's
neck
yellow.
tag there. It's yellow.
Yeah.
That's not yellow, right?
That's yellow.
You're not. Oh, you guys.
No, that's yellow.
No, it's not. Is it?
That's yellow.
You guys are you're messing with me, right?
Anyway, let's keep going.
Please.
Oh, you're
Please tell me
colorblind.
it's colorblind.
I forgot. You are colorblind. I was wondering why you thought that was orange, but you're being serious. You think it's orange?
Yeah, is that yellow?
Yeah, it's yellow.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad.
I was wondering why you dressed the way you dressed.
Oh, you guys. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. I mean, I want to get on with the tasting as soon as possible. Can we leave this moment behind? I mean, come on.
That's really orange.
It is orange?
Yeah.
Oh, you. That is it. I'm leaving. This is the last time. Okay.
I'm not getting a lot on the nose on this.
Really?
What are you getting on this discounted bourbon? Malt.
Malt, yeah.
But not like
Strong.
a strong cereal malt like I get on some of the other
Yeah.
malted stuff we've had.
You really got to get in on it. I mean, it did say it was 90 proof, right? I can't remember
Yeah.
anymore. You guys threw me off with that color stuff. Now I'm all freaked out. I thought that was actually, I'm glad it's orange. But anyway.
I mean, it's got a pleasant nose.
Aren't you glad we were just teasing?
I am glad because
Oh.
usually my color blindness is reserved for really close shades, not anything like that. To me, looks like a very orange. Then I thought you were talking about the big label, and I'm like, if that big label is yellow, then we got problems because that's definitely gray.
Well, they're the same color.
I'm not falling for it twice.
I mean, it's not bad.
That's way more flavorful
Right.
than I thought it would be based on the nose.
It's a spicy meatball again. It's double spicy. For a malt, it's spicy. What's that about?
For 90 proof, it's got some punch.
Yeah.
Now, didn't you say their website says something a little different than what
So, yeah, like let me just say this real quick while we're gathering our palates. So TTB says that 100% malted barley distilled in one U.S. distillery, mash distilled age, yada, 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 distilled at 160 proof or less, matured in oak barrels that are no more than 700 liters. So they meet all the criteria for that, right? They call this an American single malt. But on their website, they talk about how proud they are of their distillation process for this whiskey, and they compare it to how they distill their bourbon. But if you dig further, you realize they're not distilling this whiskey. It's distilled at an undisclosed Kentucky distillery, but they're carefully managing the process.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they're putting on like this is distilled at the place that we've been before to pick single barrels and stuff like that.
Is this a spreadsheet bourbon or malt we have here?
Managing it? It might be.
Yeah.
Spreadsheet. I like that spreadsheet malt. But this actually has some pretty decent flavor.
Did they say online if they use new barrels or used barrels?
I'm pretty sure they're new barrels. I think that's part of it. I think it has to be new barrels, but I'm not sure.
Does the end of the finish have like this weird taste to it? Like this empty, chalky?
Yeah, what I was going to say is not very flattering. It's like I can imagine if you had an old copper pipe that you took out from plumbing that had some water setting in it for a while. Not that I've ever tasted that.
What does he think about, Kenny?
But that's kind of what I'm feeling like this might be. Is like some old water that's soaked in copper for a little while, column distillation. Man, I'm getting a little copper note.
I think you eat a lot of vegetables. As in mushrooms.
I was wondering where you're going with that. No, sir. None of that for me.
Oh.
Doesn't that stuff grow in Cal stuff?
Dung.
Yeah, I don't think I'm eating dung. Yeah, not going to happen.
You don't think? So
No,
could it happen?
Not happening.
Okay.
Could, maybe. I'm not sure if I did. Okay, great.
Can't really remember.
Can't remember anything these days. Oh, wow. That's like a floral, citrus, straw, peppery. There's a lot of things going on there.
There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
But that's why I was asking about if they use this in new American or new oak or used oak, because this is single malt, right? So single malt that we're used to is Irish type stuff, and that is not column stilled. That is pot stilled. So when you pot still, you got a ton of flavor.
Right.
So they use used barrels. Number one, it's cheaper for used barrels, but they also use barrels that are not going to get as much flavor out of the barrel. They're wanting the actual distillate flavor to be that.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if they use new or used on this, because since it is column stilled, potentially not as like bold of flavors as pot still. So if they did column still this and use a used barrel, I don't know. Just kind of wondering.
There's not a chance they could use a metal barrel, is there?
No. Are you getting a metallic note?
I'm just wondering on the finish.
Yeah, something's going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, maybe on that barrel conversation, we can call it TTBC. To be continued. Dad joke. Yay. Yay. Oh, man. I just love your y'all's reactions.
It's still better than I thought it would be, though, based on the nose.
Right.
$59.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it better at $45 probably.
Yeah.
On a clearance rack.
All right.
All right, boys. Would you pass, try, or buy on the Bulleit American Single Malt?
I'm going to go first and just say that I think you should try this. And the reason why I'm saying I think you should try it is because I think I've experienced enough malted whiskey now between the Irish and some of the Heaven Hill stuff. I mean, rare character stuff that we drank and things like that I think this is pretty good. I mean, does it compare to like the Balcones that we drank at Cast Strength, that one episode back in the day? Absolutely not. But I think if it's an entry-level malt, I'd like it better if it was $50, but I'm going to say it's a solid try.
I'll go try as well. It's surprising at 90 proof. I'm getting tingling in the mouth.
Right.
Yeah, so there's something there. There were some good notes to it. I have a little qualm with like the way it was finishing, but it might just be a personal thing.
No, I definitely I've never tried on a whiskey that I described as copper pipe leftover water, even though I don't know what that tastes like. So yeah. But I hear you.
Yeah, so I'll be pass. I mean, A try.
Try.
Freudian slip.
No, I believe it or not, I'm a try as well. I'm a try because this is not compared to a lot of the better single malts that we have had, but most single malts are expensive.
Right.
And the thing is, this is non-age stated, which means it has to be young.
Yeah. 4 years minimum, probably.
Malt takes longer to develop. Rye's the quickest.
Right.
Malt takes a while to develop. Think about the rare character exceptionals that were 8 years old, was not very good. 9-year-old, man, got a lot better.
Got a lot better, yeah.
But that 14 and 15-year-old stuff, off the charts.
Right.
Malt takes longer to develop. So if Bulleit did stick with this, and if Bulleit let it age longer, I think they could really have something pretty good. But at $60, I don't know of any. I'm trying to think of any other single malts that we've really. There's probably some Irish out there.
Yeah.
That's in that pricing point. That's definitely some Jameson and stuff like that.
Right.
But this is bold flavors, man. For 90 proof, it's very bold. So I'm gonna try as well.
And when you mentioned Irish, I thought about Redbreast Lustau. I took a flyer and bought that bottle for about $100, and I didn't like it. And so knowing that I spent $100 on that and I didn't really care for it, and I actually do not hate this.
Right, this is decent.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty decent. I still that's kind of sad. It's sitting on the clearance racks at Walmart and some other places. Did you say Walmart? Or did I make
Kroger.
that up?
That's where I saw Kroger.
Okay.
Yep.
There's some great end of bin buys, right? Jim Beam Orange, and now this. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
This is better than I thought it'd be based on the nose. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
Buy a bottle of each, mix them together. There you go.
And with that,
thanks for listening to this episode. Please like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Mashup KY.
Don't forget to visit our partner, bourbonoutfitter.com. Enter code The Mashup for a special discount.
Also,
head on over to our partner, the Woodwork Collective, at woodworkcollective.shop. Enter code MASHUP for a 15% discount.
let us know your thoughts on this bottle in the comment section. Until next time, keep it neat.